Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So South Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Handoff to the single back. And the Jaguars have enough for the first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Salter. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockhart. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Looking left. Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers getting some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback, who makes a sure tackle. Finds a tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Washington State going quickly. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Ruiz. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tempo and overdrive. just keep slinging it. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Connection to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Man, that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
Finds his tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
The sweep feet buy a little time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's got it down the middle. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. He wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throwing right. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, South Alabama. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got his man quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Washington State lines up quickly. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo!
And quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch at the 20. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's gritted. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's right on target. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Scrambling away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to move it through the air. It's caught. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets him. Plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. He's gonna pass. Feeling some heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's back to throw on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. To the air on 1st down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Salter. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, SouthBama. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this 2nd half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Jaguars will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Riddick. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're testing the right side here. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Right back to him on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jaguars! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Washington State going quickly. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He gets up a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in his position.
Now on second down after the short completion.
That is how you finish a play with some serious physicality. Nice job by the defense. He gets 1 yard, and you do the rest. You hit him, and you make him feel it. Next time he catches the football, he's going to be like, hey, where's that dude at?
That's reeled in. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Quarterback checking off. He wants to throw here on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougar.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Looking for a gap. It's Malone. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, the ground game. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Jaguars are rolling down the field. Let's go! From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. First down to start the drive after the break. It'll be a draw.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
The Jaguars will have it first and 10. The run to the right.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Second and goal coming up. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Alabama. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more than that.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Washington State lines up quickly. From the gun, running back on the move. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the pummeling has started. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And the extra point was good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes